If you've been keeping up with ONE FC action, you just saw a great, not only comeback within the fight, but a great revenge story, because Nicky Holzken has previously lost to this dangerous Thai opponent at 175 pounds. Let's jump in right into the action from their last fight. The Thai fighter, his name is Klinmi, and he is a big Thai. You can see the way that under this rule set, which was Muay Thai, which is not Holzken's bread and butter, how he was able to use some of the throws and in the rest of the fight, some other Muay Thai advantages that gave him the edge. But ultimately, to me, it was the small gloves, which were really the difference. Nicky is used to shelling up behind big gloves, and the small ones are just that much harder to deal with. It's a new rule set for him, and we can see here he gets clipped. He gets clipped hard. Now, when you are having to come back from a massive KO like that, you're having to take on an opponent who previously just laid you out. That's a big deal. It's hard enough fighting everybody on the world stage going, oh, these guys are good, and you've got to rally and be like, okay, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna give it my best shot, I'm gonna get the victory. It's another thing when you've been KO'd hard by somebody, and now you've got to come back and do the rematch. And that's what we saw with Holzken. Today, he ended up getting back into the fight, but it was not without difficulty. He didn't come back in and clean up. Let's take a look at the early action from round number 1. He gets clipped right there. You can see Klinmi putting some pressure on, but Holzken lands his own. And now look at Klinmi, his little wobble there. So he got rocked in that exchange. He didn't go down, but he gets rocked. And later on now, he lands this big, massive overhand, but after getting clipped with the jab. And I want to go through and I want to show you in detail what exactly happened, because it was so fast that you could easily miss the details. So we see right from the inside here, Holzken loading up on a body shot, but he loads up so much and his other hand pulls out so significantly that he ends up eating the jab. He eats a second jab, boom, right in the nose, but still follows up with that overhand. And his opponent is unable to get back to his feet after that. This is a bad spot to get hit right on the temple. You can see the big wind up, the right hand pulls back, launching everything he can into this shot and eating the jab on the way, but determined, following up, and ultimately just looking so sharp. Awesome to see Holzken back in the winning column against this guy.